beautiful souls. I hope you all are doing well this fine Monday. So I have channeled messages from the angels today, and I can't wait to share them with you. I can't wait to channel them right in front of you right now. My name is Maya. Welcome to my channel. I am a mental health coach, spiritual coach, and psychic medium, and also a medical medium. So I do other things as well, but for this channel in particular, that's what I'm doing. I do other things on the side. But anyways, let's get into this. I'm really excited. I've been channeling 2 songs since this morning. It's still 4 o'clock in the morning, still pretty early. Lately my sleeping pattern has changed. I've been waking up very early. Is something that I need to get used to. My day actually starts at 4 or 5ish now. So I need to I feel like you relate to this. This is why I'm not oversharing for no reason. I know when it's a channeled sharing because of resonation. Resonation, is that even a word? People who resonate with me, basically. I feel like I'm speaking to a high priestess, I'm speaking to a night owl, I'm speaking to a channeler. All channelers, mystics, take use of these witching hours or spiritual hours, and it's been scientifically proven that the atmosphere, the oxygen level is different in these hours, and all mystics and prophets were up at these times. Do you understand? So I know society has led us to think that we should go with the clock that the system and clock that they've put in place, but that goes against our natural state when it comes to connecting with source, with the divine. I feel like there's a reason why I'm talking about this. Waking children up at that time to go to school, and it's like the Matrix. It's like the rat race. It's like the mouse wheel. Is that what you call it? We have been conditioned and systemized and programmed to go a certain way when we're supposed to go with our own rhythm, our own clock, which is natural. Everyone's different. Unfortunately, there's so many people who feel like the system, the control, the conditioning is the way of life, and if you're not going by that, then there's something wrong with you. They thought they were in the right. Let's just go. Anyways, I'm sorry. I don't mean to sound cocky, but damn, I thought that too, to be honest, once upon a time. So it says here, night of fire, passionate, adventurous, self-assured, restless. A sudden event that needs immediate attention, times of the essence, think things through. I feel like there's someone who feels like time is of the essence with you right now. Knight of Wands. There's someone that wants to come towards you. Someone feels like they need to take immediate action or immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Knight of Fire, and then King of Fire, and then 4 of Fire, and then the Wheel. What's going on? 4 of Wands. Someone wants to come and bring a stable offer, security towards you. Someone who wants to celebrate something with you, move in with you. I'm hearing start a family as well. Someone idealistic, charismatic, ambitious, motivational. Someone who is very muscly, or something about their chest. You may like their chest. Their chest. They're really chesty is what I'm getting. Someone who's really chesty is okay, this is definitely a masculine that I'm channeling. So I'm channeling someone with is it broad shoulders? Something about their torso. Something about their shoulders and torso. Even if they're short, even if they're tall, I'm seeing in my mind's eye like someone who's just got a nice chest. Let me just put it that way. Yeah, contentment, peace, abundance, a happy home life, successful completion of projects. So I feel like this is like the end of a cycle of separation is what I'm seeing. And so this person may be like the spirit animal of a dragon. They, like the Chinese zodiac sign of a dragon, the year of the dragon. Maybe they were born in the year of the dragon. What is next year? I don't know why next year is significant. Something significant is going to happen next year. And I'm also hearing there's a spirit baby that's going to be the year of the dragon. I really don't know. I'm going to check when I finish this recording, but that's what I'm getting right now. Sometimes I don't understand the things that I'm getting, and then I look it up afterwards and it makes so much sense. I'm sure you guys will check it as well. We'll look it up. Yeah, I'm getting star seeds. Yo, you guys are going to give. So this is a divine union or reconciliation, and I'm also seeing you're going to be bringing in some star seeds from Andromeda. I feel like you're this message that I'm getting is crazy, but I'm getting it's not crazy, it's wild. I need to stop using that word crazy because of the negativity that's so attached to it, what it's known for. I don't like it. I feel like you're also being guided to start being very selective with your words because of the energy that it holds. And I feel like you're also being guided to study gematria. The numbers associated to letters, the Kabbalah, the Kabbalion. Anyways, going back to what I was channeling. So I got you. There's a reason why. Okay. Four of fire, 4 of wands, which is also known as twin flame. Okay, connection, the 1111. 422, sorry. 22 looks like 1111. So I'm getting the reason that there has been so many like forces, so much forces that knew you were a twin, that you were even, okay, calm down. I need to say this really clearly. I'm getting so much at once. As I was talking about one thing, more things came through. That's why I'm talking like this. So I was talking about the children first that's coming through, that's going to come through between you two, that you're going to give birth to, and then I got more messages. So I want to go to the new message and then the old message. So what I got was the reason you went through what you went through, the difficulties, the hardship, the pain, the traumas, the abuse, the life experiences that you had, and how long it's taken you to heal from it, how long it's taken you to just fight those demons, not within yourself but also the outside. You have been watched and you have been played with, and there's been a lot of attacks that were sent towards you, and you have been strong and you've been fighting it, not on your own. You've had spiritual help too, but you have been a fighter, a survivor is what I'm getting, a warrior. That's what you are. You are a warrior. Yo, I just got something, 1 second. Okay, so I wrote this, it says the date there. So I wrote on the 3rd of June 2023, there's a hadith that Prophet Muhammad basically says, okay? And he says, souls are like conscripted soldiers, narrated by Abu Huraira. The souls were in a realm like heaven, the solar system, the universe, star seeds, right? Loh Mahfuz is what it's called as well. Only God knows, like a bank, our souls wait to come down to earth. The hadith goes on to say, those whom they recognize, they get along with, and those that whom they don't recognize, they do get along with. So this is like soul recognition, soul mates, or like past lives that you've, it's not just in the spirit realm, but also those souls that know each other. That's why we get along with some people and we don't get along with some people. It's not just a personality thing, it's a soul contract thing. It's like karmics and soulmates, or whatever kind of relationship or contract that you have with people. The beginning of creation in the realm of the souls and the unseen. The souls were created before the bodies. Souls knew each other before coming into this lifetime. And that's where they have certain connections with one another, positive or negative. So what I'm saying is, I don't know why I decided to say that bit, but yeah, you're a soldier, you're a warrior of the kind of starseed that you are. You fight the darkness that succumbs people and entities. You not only help people, you also help other entities too. Whether you know this or not, you actually help other beings raise their frequency. Your sole purpose, your soul, the seed that you are, the spirit that you are, the being that you are, is your job is raising frequency. That's why you're up the light. That's why, yes, you can tap into the darkness, and yes, you have the darkness too. Everybody does. But we all have different jobs, and like even those that are of the dark, those that do negativity, those that traumatize people and stuff like that, as wild as it sounds, they are feeling a purpose. This is all a game. Shit. Anyway, this is all a test. Shit. Anyways, going back to you dealing and going through what you've been through, and forces trying to stop you from raising your frequency and meeting your twin flame. They too have been going through these things in life. They had like abandonment issues. They've had fear of commitment. They've had, attachment to the material realm, to physical realm, to money, to sexuality, low chakral energy based, low vibrational behaviors and addictions and problems. And so have you, probably both of you, in different ways. Lies and manipulation, and just priorities being so effed up, and things made you and them this way. Outside sources made you this way. So to raise your frequency, things have been lowering your frequency and keeping you low. People and things have been doing that deliberately. Obviously, by now, if you're on my YouTube channel, you know this is what you've been going through, and you know you're waking up. And so are they, your twin flame. So things have been trying to keep you guys apart as well, because you're powerful yourself, and they are powerful themselves, whether they know this yet or not. They too are powerful, obviously, divine counterparts. These two beings coming together are going to bring in, you and they are going to bring in divine, like times 3. I like that. Is it times 3 or times 2? You know what I mean. 1 + 1 = 2 + 3, I don't know what I'm saying. Is it times 3? I'm just going to continue saying times 3. Triple, double. You guys are double, and the child will be a triple, right? But anyways, you you guys are going to have more than one children. So the children that you're going to be bringing in are going to be children from different different planets, different star seeds. Yo, you guys are going to be building an empire because of the way you're going to raise your children, and then your kids continuing your legacy. You guys are going to change the frequency of the earth. You guys are going to build. You guys are going to collapse this system. I'm also getting another message right now, which is they've learned from their mistakes. Okay. When I say when I say they, I'm talking about those dark entities or dark energies, or those dark people who have been trying to keep you low vibrational, have been doing this for lifetimes. This cycle, this game, this dance you've done before many a times, but it's different this time. The age that we're in is different. The aid that you have, the help that you have is different, and you are also stronger than you were before and wiser than you were before, and you've moved differently this time. I feel like you have respected the spiritual laws more than you have. I don't know if you guys can see. I'm seeing amber lights right now. I think it's the bin collectors. You in the past lives, because of fear in your past lives, you didn't respect the spiritual laws. This message that I'm giving is really divine, and only for high vibrational people who is on this journey, who understand this. And I trust this is going to reach those who need to hear this. You didn't respect the spiritual laws before because of your fear of the attacks and everything that was going on. If you are woke enough to understand this, or maybe in the future you will understand this. I know those who need to hear this will hear this, but I also know those who have nothing to do with this will also hear this. But that's not my business. My business is to just put the message out there for those that need it. So this time, the universe is working with you, and high vibrational beings are working with you because of how you've paid your karmic debt. That's another thing that's been going on in your life. It wasn't just those entities and people and whatever holding you back. It was also fears from past lives and traumas from past lives that you were dealing with, that you was healing, traumas that you've been healing, karmic debt that you've been paying. There's a lot of these knowledges that's coming to light for you right now, and your divine counterpart too. But oh wow, I'm seeing a clean slate. I'm seeing you as a child. You knew where you went wrong in the past life, and you knew, like, it was just coded in you. It was encoded in you from young to not break any spiritual laws. And when you did have like attempts, or you did actually, like, you didn't know why, so sometimes you did break some spiritual laws, and then you got the karma straight away. So you learn at a young age karma exists, because you were supposed to know about karma existing, and also to just train you. You've been trained since young about karma, and that's how you stayed away from building up more karma in this lifetime. Does that make sense? So I'm going to move on, but yeah, the wheel, Archangel Michael. The wrath of Archangel Michael is what a lot of these energies are afraid of right now. Not just Archangel Michael, but a lot of the archangels and the divine, the Most High, and all the high, like, vibrational spirits and ascended masters. See, you've got a strong bloodline. Again, you've got a strong bloodline. Know who you are. Know who you are. But it says here, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Oh, God. I'm hearing they could have done worse. But they've been getting attacks back. And they've also been scared of what else that could happen. And I'm also getting, they tried to rig this game. But the game that they rigged ended up fucking them over. They realize it's not their game. It's like, I don't know why I'm getting Harry Potter, the last season, when that maze, that puzzle thing, the tournament that they were in, that his friend died in. I don't know why I'm getting that scene right now. Maybe you've been watching Harry Potter or something. I don't understand what that message is that they're trying to show me. What do you mean by that, spirit guides? I'm just going to continue with it. It says here, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts, Archangel Jophiel, ego. Yeah, they have been rigging the game by mentally manipulating you and brainwashing you from the beginning to keep you asleep. But it ended up building your armor. Thank you, Archangel Jophiel. It ended up building your armor and trained you and shaped you to become the warrior that you came here to be. They thought they was rigging the game. They didn't know they were putting the obstacles, like in tournaments, like game, why am I saying Game of Thrones? In tournaments like Hunger Games and this, that, the other, these movies, just imagine this, The Maze or whatever. There's like booby traps and this, that, the other, but it's training you. It's not entrapping you. And you did have a false sense of entrapment in your mind because of the way you was brainwashed and conditioned from childhood, and you were unaware. There was a period where you were unaware, but you had spiritual help, and your higher self and your guardian angel has been helping you by giving you hope. They've been doing their part by putting people and putting you in certain places, and guidance and nudges and dreams, and healing you when you go to sleep, and sending you people that would heal you, that are also healers in this life as well. They've been trying to pick you back up and brush you off, and bring things that you need into your life to this is a fucking game. This is mad insane. This is mad. They thought they rigged the game, but they armed you. they turned it into a powerful weapon. I'm also getting this series on Netflix called The Devil's Son. If you've watched that, if you haven't, go watch it. Go watch that. I'm also hearing right now that there were some people that were working with the ops that switched sides because they realized they were working for the losing team, but also evil, dark side, wrong. You know, they realized they were on the wrong side. They didn't know. It's like people in the system. You know, people who work for the system, like police force. I feel like there's a police force, or there's someone who works for the government some way, somehow, who realized that, oh, anyways, okay, so this is Archangel, so I got number 14, Archangel Zadkiel. I've started working with Archangel Zadkiel recently, and I love him or her, genderless. I don't know why because it's human nature to say he and she. That's what we know here on Earth, but it's so much beyond that outside Earth. But yeah, genderless, literally genderless. But I'm getting the numbers. So I got 14, 15, and 10. Okay. Archangel Zadkiel, balance. The need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. I'm hearing like go with the flow. Making sure that you do things in balance. Making sure that you connect with the spirit realm, but don't be too spiritual. You know, there's some people, such as ascended masters, or even just in general people who are woke, or people who are high vibrational or spiritual, who completely disconnect from earthly matters, from practicality, who just devote their life to meditation and prayer and just disconnecting from the world. And that isn't a balanced life. That isn't passing the test of life. You know, it isn't. You're here for a purpose. You're here to contribute to this earth as well. I'm also hearing the Prophet Idris. What's the Prophet Idris in English? Let me see if I can Google it. Prophet Idris in English. I don't know. What do they call him in Christianity? In Islam, they call him Idris. He was a tailor. Muhammad was also a businessman, a trader. Like, these prophets also had other jobs, you know? Jesus was a tailor. Yeshua. You come from this bloodline, by the way. Wow. I just went on Google, and what came up was shells for protection. What is Satanism? Warrior blood type. Hindu god Shayari. What's the ego? Maybe. So what did I want to Google? I literally forgot what I was about to Google. I literally forgot what I was about to Google. So I was about to Prophet Idris. interesting. I was gonna ask Google Prophet Idris's job, but it came up as Prophet Idris miracles. So it says here, some scholars wrote that commentaries on these supposed works, all while Idris was also credited with several inventions, including the art of making garments. So before that, I think people used to be naked or something, or they used to use nature things from nature to cover themselves here and there, and some didn't cover themselves at all. The commentator Ibn Ishaq narrated that he was the first man to write with a pen, and that he was born when Adam still had 308 years of his life left. Popular legend also credits him with mentions of writing, sewing, and several people do associate him to Thoth, by the way. People do associate Prophet Idris with Thoth as well. Okay, so I wanted to look at the name in English. Do y'all know? I'm gonna write Prophet Idris in Christianity just to help you guys. Oh, look what it says here. Therefore, Idris was understood by many early commentators to be both a prophet as well as a messenger. Several modern commentators have linked this sentiment with biblical apocrypha, such as the Book of Enoch. So Idris is Enoch, and the second Book of Enoch. Enoch. There you go. Idris is Enoch. I don't know why. Yeah, you're going to be doing, because the reason I went on that spiral is because I was talking about balancing between earthly matters and spiritual life, living spiritually but also practically down to earth, physically in this 3D realm and contributing to earth. So you're probably going to be doing something very modern because of the times that we're in right now. You're going to contribute, you're going to bring something very useful in this time, the same way these prophets in their times invented or brought something to their nation, to the people, not just their nation, to the people, that is still useful until now. So earlier I said you're going to be building an empire, right? That means you're going to be known for generations. You're going to be in the books. You're going to be those, what are those people called that, it's not trend setting, it's going to be what is it called? You're going to be making a change in the world, but I want to use the right term. Trans something. What is the word? You're going to, this is why it's going to be legendary. It says Empress here. I'm going to get into it. I want to say the word that's on my mind. Yeah, I'm speaking to a you may be a Sufi. I was gonna say you may be a fortune teller. Mm-hmm. Of course. Okay, I don't know the word. You're going to be, I'm hearing sensational, but never mind. Lavish abundance, give birth to your dreams. nurture yourself and others. You have a lot of talents. You're the empress or the emperor. So you have a lot of gifts and abilities, and you have a lot of dreams, and you have a lot of talents and skills. You're into so many different things, like all of the artistic, like who, like the magician. You have many crafts, is what I'm getting. Many crafts. And you're also going to be able to work with other people from different crafts and businesses and talents. Like, you're going to be able to give people the opportunity to fulfill their dreams, is what I'm saying. You're going to be able to aid people, help people on a business scale as well. I'm hearing funding. You're going to help fund people's businesses. Okay. I'm just hearing like it's going to be difficult, and it's going to be something serious. Maybe I feel like you're definitely going to be helping your divine masculine in many businesses as well. Or if you're the divine masculine working, they're going to be aiding you as well. I feel like they're going to be doing the parts where is your weaknesses, and you're going to help them in the part that is their weakness. Like a good, I don't know, combo. So yeah, the King of Earth, your divine counterpart, your twin flame, is going to be someone who's very business savvy. A successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered. The Midas touch. What am I saying? You're gonna be good. Like, look at the rainbow. Look at the smile, the confidence, the satisfaction, the fulfillment. Wow. I'm just. The song that I channeled earlier is. The goodness of God. So, with every breath. So I think the lyrics goes along the lines of, you have been so faithful, you have been so good. With every breath of me, or with every breath that I have, oh, I will sing of the goodness of God. But the song is called Goodness of God. I might have said the lyrics wrong because I just heard it earlier. But yeah, you're definitely someone who's going to speak of the goodness of the Creator, the Most High, the universe, and helping people reconnect is what I'm getting as well. So, Knight of Pentacles, loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. Honor your commitments. A guardian angel. Yeah, you're being trained. You're being trained by the angels and your spirit guides and your higher self, like, to buckle up and honor your commitments. I feel like you're someone who has been kind of, I don't know, something's been off when it comes to, there's been a bit of fear of like power, fear of success, fear of putting in work and failing or making a mistake, or just some weight holding you back from, I don't know what it is. I'm getting asked. Okay, I'll ask. Instead of me trying to figure out on my own, I'm being guided to ask. So what is it, spirit guides, archangels, ancestors of the highest white light? What is it that has been holding back spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment? So the message will come, just bear with me. 9 of earth, so 9 of pentacles, enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. So you're someone who's been working hard on becoming an entrepreneur, businessman, businesswoman, but I'm getting asked for help. You don't have to do this alone. Ask for support. Support is there. What else? I'm getting you have the ideas already. You already know how you're going to do it, is what I'm getting. You already know how. You already know what to do. But you're just sitting on it. I'm getting that it's divine timing. So you've been preparing and you thought you was holding yourself back. It wasn't the right time before. So don't be negative. There's just one other thing that's missing that is going to come in that's going to kick off everything that you've been planning. So you're going to be gifted money. Gift of money. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Give me a second, guys. So it says here, receiving a loan or paying off debts, new career opportunities, gifts of money, time or effort. I'm getting spiritual inheritance, but that's going to come into like the physical, the 3D. You're gonna feel like there's too much going on at once when this comes in. So it says here, the need to make a decision, consider a more playful approach. So go with where your heart, like, don't feel like you have to do everything at once is what I'm getting. Don't take it too serious. Enjoy this process. Enjoy working. Like, I'm also hearing, when you're doing something you love, you don't have to work a day in your life. Work only feels stressful and not enjoyable when you're not committed to something that's not your life purpose, something that you're not passionate about. Is it the hamster wheel, the mouse wheel? You're giving your energy to something that you don't love, and that feels draining. And I'm also hearing a lot of business people or entrepreneurs say it's crazy. When I was working for my old job or when I was working for someone else, I always used to aspire to be my own boss. I always aspired to be an entrepreneur. I thought I was tired of the 9 to 5. But it's crazy, now that I have my own business, now that I'm my own boss, I work more than 9 to 5. I work more than I used to before. I even work on the weekends. Like, I prefer to work. Like, that's how much you love working. And that is a sign, when you don't feel like that you're not doing something that you love. That's mad. So I feel like I'm speaking to someone who's going to help a lot of people fulfill their life purpose. A lot of people chase their dreams and believe that their dreams will come true because your dreams are coming true. So that being said, I was gonna end it here, but I definitely want to use this oracle deck. So it says Angels of Atlantis, because obviously I'm speaking to someone who had contribution to Atlantis and the knowledge and wisdom and technology that was used at that time that still exists right now. Look at that. I accidentally split the deck while I was picking it up, and look at that. So let me just go, because I can't pick up all of the cards at once. And look at that. So let me lay it down, and then I'm going to show you guys what happened just now, because everything, I got a Midas touch. What can I say? Everything I touch and speak is divinely guided, and I'm grateful and I appreciate it. I feel very blessed. Okay, so first it was this card, so I'm going to keep this one. Okay. Okay. This is I can't wait to read this for you guys. I can't wait for you to hear this message. And then I'm going to end it. Look at that. Twin flames. Archangel Uriel, Archangel Sadalphon, Archangel Michael, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Raziel, Archangel Uriel again. So Archangel Uriel has been trying to communicate with you recently, most recently. I'm also hearing to tell you the archangels want you to get to know them and who they've worked with. I'm also hearing they've worked with you before. They know you from past lives. Oh my God. Wow. Okay. I know I'm a bit weird, but this is my authentic self, guys. I'm only like this when I'm excited. Why am I explaining myself? Never you mind. You'll get to know my different personalities. I'm a Pisces, so I have multiple personalities. 1 minute I'm goofy, 1 minute I'm more serious, 1 minute I'm... Let me just continue. Very joyful, very playful. Okay. Yeah, you're amazing. You're amazing. You're amazing. I'm going to say it, even though I've said this before in my past readings, you need to look at your 5th house placement, okay? I feel like it's very significant for you. Because I'm getting like lion, what is it called? Leo energy. Leo energy is something that I've suppressed for a long time in my life because I had an underactive ego because of the way I was raised. When you're raised with abuse and neglect, no emotional love, no just no love, you tend to have a low ego. So that kind of helped as well. If you're someone who resonates with that, that's helped you, even though you were depressed, even though you were insecure, even though you were shy and timid and just afraid of the world and afraid to speak up and just closed off, even though it had huge negative emotions like panic attacks, anxiety and stuff like that, it's humbled you. This is what I'm talking about, the karmic debt that you've paid. It was to pay those karmas from your past lives, but also to make sure that you, when it was time for you to awaken, that your ego didn't get in the way because you were building up your ego, not building down your ego, if that makes sense. So it worked out in your favor. Okay. So who did I not mention? Archangel Jophiel. If you're a path life number 4, Archangel Haniel is your guardian angel. If you're path life number 2 or 11, Archangel Michael is your guardian angel. If your path life number, did I mention 4? Haniel is your guardian angel. 3, Joyful is your guardian angel. 6, Raphael is your guardian, no, Rigel, Archangel Rigel is your archangel. If you are path life number, what did I want to say? Yeah, if your path life number 3 or 6, Archangel Jeremiah is your guardian angel. So Archangel Raziel a lot, Gabriel, Sedalphin, Shamiel, Raphael, and Jophiel. So this is Archangel Jophiel. So I'm getting Archangel Jophiel has been healing you and helping you forgive those that caused your PTSD, those that traumatized you, abused you, or just mistreated you. Forgiveness. You know, I don't want to trigger any of you guys, but some of you was essayed, some of you were physically, mentally, emotionally, psychologically, mentally is the same thing, but you know, different people, whatever. So it was a lot of like negative energies that was affecting your chemical balance in your mind and your body. So Archangel Jophiel has been helping you forgive, but also healing you as well, and you know, liberating you from the shackles that the mental imprisonment, the false imprisonment, you know, and also just inspiring you. And I feel like no matter what you've been through, you were still someone who was very joyful. People couldn't tell what you've been through. I feel like some people won't even believe. Some will, some may not. Who knows? I feel like some just cannot or won't believe what you've been through, because you still was like the person who laughed the loudest in the room. And it goes to show, you know, scientists or psychologists actually do say those who laugh the loudest are the most depressed. And you're someone who didn't show, but I feel like your optimism saved you as well. My heart is starting to break because of my own memories, I'm not gonna lie. I still sometimes, I feel you, but I also feel for, even though my inner child healed, or I'm still healing, I am the wounded healer. So I'm not going to be too egotistical to lie to your face and tell you that I've fully healed. I don't know if I can ever get to a stage where, but I'm at a good place. I've forgiven. I truly have forgiven, because I have a higher perspective and an inner like knowing and understanding for the purpose, for the reason, for I knew it was going to happen before I came here. I know the silver lining. I know, as wild as it sounds, I know its purpose. I know why I went through that. I know it's to help other people understand and guide them through, because it happens. Do you get it? It wasn't just to me. It happens to other people, and some people go on to become perpetrators themselves. I have a whole documentary or video about this that I'm going to be posting in the future, and I'm going to be writing about this. I don't want to speak too much on it right now, but what was I going to say? Yeah, like forgiveness, and also just the whole, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there, because I don't want this video to get too long as well. Archangel Sandalphin has been, I feel like you're connected to like citrine and amber, and I don't know what else it's called, but this crystal. By the way, November, which we're in right now, November, people born in November's birthstone is citrine. So I feel like if you're someone who is a Scorpio or born in November, I feel like you're being guided to work with citrine, or in general actually work with citrine. So yeah, Archangel Dolphin has been healing your heart. You have archangels assisting you and sending you the healing energy. You haven't been doing it on your own, but yeah, so I want to read this. Before I read this, I feel like you're going to go on a retreat. Archangel Raziel's letting me know that you're going to be going on a retreat pretty soon. I know I want to go to an ayahuasca retreat, so maybe you're thinking about doing something like that. Be patient for what it is to come. I know it's exciting, especially knowing, but focus on the now and just take it as confirmation and encouragement that it's all going to come in at the right time. You just need to do your part. Keep the faith. New beginnings are on the way. Archangel Gabriel, I was telling my son earlier today that I don't know why I chose to tell him now out of this whole time. I told him the very first name that I started calling him by was Gabriel when he was born. So in the hospital, out of the hospital, the videos that I lost now, I was calling him Gabriel, and I got swayed by family members later on to change his name. I got swayed, but nevertheless, I still love the name Khalid and he suits it. So Grace, you're someone who holds a lot of grace, someone who's very peaceful. I'm also getting like throat chakra. You're meant to be definitely like a storyteller. You astral travel in your dreams, and you also travel to other people's dreams. You dream walk. Is it called dream walking? Yeah. People tell you they've dreamt about you because you were really there. Okay, so you've been taking back your willpower, and Archangel Haniel has been helping you forgive as well and take back your power. I feel like, you know, when you do like inner child wound healing and you meditate and you speak to your inner child, and you also, when you're releasing people from your past, like when you release people from like cord cutting and stuff like that, or just relationships that you've ended, when you're meditating and you're releasing them with love, Archangel Jophiel is also assisting you do that. So I feel like you're someone who didn't have integrity growing up. Your dignity and integrity has been crushed as a child. So this is another thing that's been healed with Archangel Haniel. I'm hearing give thanks where it's due. And this one is the Kaaba. This is like, I think it's called a pilgrimage, Islamic holy practice, ritual. It says Archangel Raphael communion. So I want to read. So abundance is on its way to you. That's it. And I want to read Archangel Uriel and Archangel Raphael. What does this communion actually mean? Okay. Did I miss it? The way this guidebook is written is not good. I'm sorry to whoever made this, but it is badly written. It is badly done. There's no sense of, you have to go through all of them to basically find the one that you're looking for. No good. The person did not consider that. I hope they've updated it at least. So now I have to go. Let me pause it so I don't waste your time. Okay, I found it. So communion. Raphael's oracle reminds you of the great Islamic tradition of the Hajj, an annual pilgrimage to Mecca where pilgrims celebrate a communion with their earthly brothers and sisters, face of the divine. The objective is the twofold rite of collective petition and praise of the divine. So collective petition and praise of the divine. Therefore, observe where communion is not apparent in your life. Know that the source is within you, ever present and all wise, wishing you to reveal the joy of your life in your heart, which possesses true insight. Chant 3 times to align with the communion of the holy angels, and Raphael will show you the way. So I feel like you're being guided to use more chants. Is it mantras? Chants. Okay, friendship. Did I see friendship earlier? I don't think so. Archangel Uriel. There we are. So our relationships signify part of the deeper fabric of our lives as they evolve through our life's growth. Uriel wishes you to know that the rapport you have with some of your friends is changing at this time. In order to reflect the changing inner core, processes that are evolving within you. These changes are very natural. And Uriel asks you to surrender all feelings to the notion of, my phone's about to die, companionship offered by this exquisite angel. Indeed, the 12 angels of Atlantis will watch over you. I don't know what they are. 12 angels of Atlantis. I'm also hearing you're an earth angel. I'm also hearing you know them. You just need to remember them. And they know you, and they're so proud of you, and they can't wait to see you again. Either you're going to astral project to other realms, or you're going to dream into other realms, or you're going to ascend. Like they're going to reunite when you ascend. For you to discern. Interesting. So they'll watch over you and your relationships and will help all of you make easy love-filled transitions, and at the same time Be ready to receive new friendships that mirror the many interests blossoming through your creation, outpouring to help with this unfolding chant. I used to do that as a child. I want to start doing that again. I need to start chanting. I stopped chanting. I started in my at the start of my spiritual awakening, but it's something I need to get back into. Okay, through the second chakra, and your relationship zone will be healed by angelic elixir. That being said, guys, my phone's about to die, so I'm going to rush this ending. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that it brought you some clarity. Do subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like, and see you in my next video.